Did you know that it takes just 4 minutes to make a lasting impression on someone? That's how quickly people decide if they're interested in you. But here's the shocking part: it's not about looks, pickup lines, or impressing them with grand gestures. Research shows that over 90% of attraction is based on body language, energy, and shared values, things you can control in an instant. In this video, we'll dive deep into strategies that make attracting your crush easier than you ever imagined. Forget playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. We're talking about powerful, yet simple, actions that tap into the real you. Want to know how a smile can make you irresistible? Or how a little mystery could make them come to you? Stay tuned to discover the secrets that will not only grab your crush's attention but also spark a deeper connection. Ready to stop overthinking and start attracting effortlessly? Let's dive in. Chapter 1: Magnetic Energy. Unlocking the secret to effortless attraction. Attracting your crush isn't about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about tapping into your own magnetic energy. This means exuding positive vibes and being comfortable with who you are. Studies show that people are naturally drawn to those who radiate confidence. It's a psychological phenomenon known as emotional contagion, where emotions are transferred from one person to another. When you feel happy and confident, others pick up on that energy, and it makes you more attractive. A smile can work wonders. Research from the University of Kansas found that people are more likely to be drawn to someone who smiles, as it signals friendliness and approachability. Smiling also releases endorphins, which not only makes you feel good but creates an aura of warmth and positivity around you. Another key part of magnetic energy is body language. According to body language expert Amy Cuddy, adopting open postures and standing tall can boost your confidence, making you more appealing to others. The way you carry yourself sends powerful signals about your self-worth. When you're standing tall with your chest open and head high, people are naturally attracted to you. The halo effect is also worth mentioning. This psychological principle suggests that people who seem confident, friendly, or attractive in one area, like their body language, are often seen as more likable and competent overall. So, by projecting good vibes and confidence, you increase your chances of catching your crush's attention. In simpler terms, when you walk into a room, your energy speaks before you do. Whether you realize it or not, the vibe you put out influences how others see you. This can make attracting your crush not just possible, but a whole lot easier. Chapter 2: The Power of Unspoken Words. How silence can spark desire. You don't always need to speak to create attraction. In fact, sometimes the best way to spark interest is through silence. Studies show that a meaningful look or a small touch can communicate more than words. In his book The Definitive Book of Body Language, Alan and Barbara Pease explain that 93% of communication is nonverbal. This includes body language, facial expressions, and eye contact. When you're with your crush, the way you look at them can send powerful signals. Eye contact is often called the window to the soul, and it holds true in romantic attraction. A study published in Psychological Science found that holding eye contact with someone for even just a few seconds can increase feelings of intimacy and trust. This subtle connection can make your crush feel seen and important. Similarly, silence in the right moments can be incredibly attractive. For example, when you're engaged in a conversation and pause for a moment before responding, it shows you're thoughtful and not rushing to fill the space. This creates a sense of mystery and depth. It's like giving your crush a glimpse into your inner world without saying a word. Silence also allows your body to communicate more clearly. Small gestures like leaning in when they speak, tilting your head slightly, or mirroring their posture can make them feel more connected to you. These actions create a bond that words alone may not. So, remember, sometimes less is more. The power of a meaningful silence or a quiet gaze can be just as captivating as any flirty line. Use silence to your advantage and let your body and eyes do the talking. Chapter 3: Confidence over Perfection. Why imperfections make you irresistible. We've all been told that we need to be perfect to attract someone. But that's not the reality. In fact, imperfections can be what make you irresistible. According to Dr. Aziz Ghazipoura, author of The Art of Extraordinary Confidence, people are drawn to others who embrace their flaws and are comfortable with who they are. When you're not trying to be perfect, you give off a sense of authenticity that is far more attractive. Studies have found that perfection can actually be a turnoff. Research from the University of California suggests that when people perceive someone as too perfect, they often feel a sense of distance or intimidation. Perfection can make others feel insecure, which leads them to back away emotionally. But showing your vulnerabilities and quirks? That's what creates real emotional connection. Think about the concept of perfect imperfections. These are the small things that make you unique and interesting. Whether it's a quirky laugh, a scar from a childhood accident, or even a funny hobby, it all adds to the charm. As author Brené Brown explains in The Gifts of Imperfection, when we dare to be vulnerable, we open ourselves to the possibility of true connection. Your imperfections show that you're comfortable being real. Confidence isn't about being flawless. It's about accepting who you are and owning it. A survey by the National Institutes of Health found that people are more likely to be attracted to others who have a healthy level of self-esteem. This doesn't mean arrogance, but rather an appreciation of one's own worth. So, the next time you feel like you need to change something about yourself to impress your crush, remember this: confidence in your own imperfections is often more attractive than trying to be perfect. Embrace what makes you different, and you'll find that your crush is more likely to be drawn to you for who you really are. If you're enjoying these tips and want to learn even more ways to attract your crush, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next chapters. Chapter 4: The Charm of Mystery, How Playing It Cool Can Fuel Their Interest. Ever noticed how some people seem to attract others effortlessly? They don't say much, but somehow, everyone wants to know more about them. That's the charm of mystery. It's about not revealing everything at once and letting your crush come to you. Research shows that a little mystery can actually enhance attraction. A study by the University of Chicago found that a lack of information creates curiosity, which in turn increases interest. When you're too available or constantly sharing every detail about your life, the excitement fades. Psychologist Arthur Aron, known for his work on intimacy, has found that when we feel like we already know everything about someone, the spark starts to dim. However, when there are still layers to uncover, we're drawn in deeper. Mystery makes people feel like they're embarking on an adventure, eager to learn more. One of the most powerful tools of mystery is what we call delayed gratification. Rather than giving your crush all of your attention at once, give it in small doses. This keeps them wanting more. This technique is backed by psychology. Studies on human behavior suggest that people tend to value things that are harder to get. By not oversharing or constantly texting, you make yourself more intriguing. Additionally, playing it cool doesn't mean being aloof or uninterested. It's about balance. The key is showing genuine interest, but without overloading them with affection or personal details. By being selective with what you share, you keep the conversation light and exciting. And as a bonus, your crush may feel special when they start to piece together the parts of you that you've left mysterious. Remember, the charm of mystery is not about playing hard to get in a manipulative way. It's about keeping things fresh, creating curiosity, and letting your crush see that there's always more to discover. Let them come to you, and you'll find that the attraction grows stronger. Chapter 5: Mirror, Mirror, How Reflecting Their Values Can Deepen the Connection. One powerful way to attract your crush is by reflecting their values and passions. People are naturally drawn to those who share common beliefs, interests, and values. This idea is rooted in psychology. It's known as the similarity attraction effect. Research from the University of Toronto confirms that we are more likely to be attracted to people who share our interests, opinions, and values. When you show that you have similar views on important topics, like family, work, or even hobbies, it fosters a sense of connection. This connection can deepen attraction by making your crush feel understood and validated. Psychologist Elliot Aronson, in his book The Social Animal, explains that we naturally like people who make us feel good about ourselves. By aligning with their values, you create a sense of comfort and trust. You don't have to pretend to like everything your crush does, but finding areas of common ground can create a stronger bond. It's all about showing genuine curiosity about their passions and beliefs. You can start by asking open-ended questions about what matters most to them, and then reflect those values in your own responses. This isn't about mimicking them, but about showing that you respect and understand their perspective. Research also shows that we're more likely to fall for people who make us feel like we get them. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that shared values and interests lead to stronger emotional connections, which can ultimately lead to attraction. So, by reflecting your crush's values, you demonstrate that you're someone they can truly connect with on a deeper level. When it comes to attraction, similarity truly is powerful. Reflecting your crush's values isn't about copying them, it's about showing that you respect and appreciate what they believe in. This common ground can create the kind of connection that makes them see you as a potential partner, not just a passing interest. If these insights are helping you out, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on attracting your crush and creating lasting connections. We've got a lot more to share. Chapter 6: The Law of Reciprocity, Giving Without Expectations to Receive More in Relationships. One of the most powerful tools for attraction is the law of reciprocity. Simply put, this principle states that when you give, you often receive in return. But there's a twist: the key is giving without expecting anything back. Studies show that when we offer something to others without strings attached, they're more likely to feel a sense of indebtedness. This feeling of emotional obligation increases attraction and affection. The concept of reciprocity is deeply embedded in human behavior. In fact, a classic study by Robert Cialdini, author of Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, found that when someone does something for us, we feel compelled to return the favor. This works in romantic settings too. When you give your time, attention, or even a thoughtful gesture, your crush may begin to feel more connected to you. But here's the catch: it's important that your actions are sincere and not manipulative. The goal is to give without expecting anything in return. For example, small acts of kindness, like helping them with a task or listening attentively, can go a long way. According to Cialdini, this kind of altruistic giving builds trust and positive feelings, which makes someone more likely to reciprocate those feelings later. Another key to making the law of reciprocity work is to be authentic. Research from Harvard University suggests that authenticity plays a major role in how we respond to others' gestures. When someone is genuine in their actions, we are more likely to feel a deeper emotional connection. This can increase the likelihood that your crush will feel attracted to you over time. The beauty of reciprocity is that it works both ways. By showing kindness, you not only create a stronger bond, but you also increase the chances that your crush will want to give something back, including their affection. So, next time you interact with your crush, focus on offering something from the heart without any agenda. The results might surprise you. By tapping into these strategies, attracting your crush becomes an effortless, natural process. Embrace your magnetic energy, let silence work its magic, reflect their values, and give without expectation. When you stop trying so hard, that's when the real connections happen. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship tips and tricks.